Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel with another TryHackMe CTF Collection #2. The name implies this room has a lot of flags to retrieve. In other words, this is a collection of flags. So instead of putting all flags into one video, very long video, I'd like to split it into multiple videos. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. So now, let's get started. We can head over to Linux VM. First of all, we can check output of a map scanning. As you can see over here, I took the options like scene scan, the virtual scan, default, script scan, followed by the ON option to output the result into this file. Then we can retrieve scanning results whenever, just as what I'm doing now. Although the IP address has been changed since I respawned the target, anyhow, this will not affect our demonstration. From the Nmap scanning, we can tell the target has two open ports. The first one, 22. The surface is SSH or secure shell surface. And also we can get its version information, including version number. This version is pretty much outdated. However, I don't think it's easy to find its exploit. Let's move on. The second open port, 80. The surface is HTTP or Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And also we can get the version information, Apache 2. And with the option of SC or default script scanning, we can tell the target website has a robots file available, which contains one disallowed entry, and this entry apparently has been encoded. Okay, so what shall we do next? This is a very typical CTF machine, and we should follow the steps and hints left by the room. Okay, for example, we can check the first flag, the hint of the flag, the first flag. We need to check the robots, no problem. And I've already appended IP address and its corresponding domain into host file. So then I can use a Q command to retrieve robots file. And the first line doesn't make sense. And this is the entry. Although, just as I said, it has been encoded. So how about this one? This looks like encoded hex, a decimal, a data, and we can copy. I'd like to show you different ways to decode. Let me copy, and we can use Cybersecurity to decode, and we can select hex, and we can get the first flag without any difficulty. Also, I'm going to show you how to use shell command to decode. We can use echo and copy this hex data, and we can use XSD. This is hex editor, and we can convert or revert to the plain text. Okay, and also we can get the flag, the same flag. So now it's time to decode this part. We can copy, and I think the easiest way here is to use Cybersecurity to decode. Let me paste into this input box and select base 64. And so this is encoded. Maybe we can select 64 one more time. Yes, and then 64 has been encoded multiple times, and then 64. Okay, and then eventually we can get this hidden directory. Let me paste onto notebook, So then, okay, so now let me check the second flag. Yes. So something, so this should be, but this is not flag. Let me access this directory. HTTP CTF. Okay, and then we can get this page loaded. So how about, but nothing in here. Oh, we can get the second flag. All right, so how about the third flag? You know, we can check. It's a hint directory buster. So I personally prefer Go Buster. Okay, Go Buster, and let me auto complete this command to see what we can get. Although here it's suggesting we use the comment, the word list, but for me personally, I like to use this word list. And without too much time, GoBuster found login directory. So how about login? And we are presented this user login form. You do not need to register yourself. This means we can bypass this login form. But I'd like to leave this part to this next video. And we can check its source code to get the third flag without any problem. So with that being said, that's pretty much it. This is the first video for this CTF collections room. Okay, so I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a good day, please.